Hello, Miss Juanita and classmates of CV3. My name is Jose Pablo Romero, and I will talk about vertical farming. And in this theme, and in this video, I will talk about the advantages, the the main disadvantage of this method, and the countries that are being using this system, and the principal things or benefits that this cause. Well, to start, what is vertical farming? Vertical farming is the way of produce in a small area. For example, to produce massive productions or high demanded plants in a small area with lowering the water sources and the land capacities. Well, to start, the first thing that we have to consider about is that the overpopulation that we have nowadays is that the world is increasing and the population also, and water and land is being used, but it's a finite source that it must stop at certain moment. But at this, there are alternative options that are being uh, sought for feeding the masses or the population in these cases by minimizing the land use. So, to start about talking about this theme, we must consider that vertical farms are the near future of every country by the way that the land sources, the fertile soil, and the clean water that is being used are finite sources and have a certain period to stop. So well, this method basically is the future by the way that this we can supply the demand of our population in small areas uh, by having an economic systems as are the hydroponic irrigation system, that this method consists of supplying the water demands of the plant by low quantities of water or being reutilizing this water, and and these most of all are friendly with the environment and the ecosystem. And well, basically vertical farms are replacing conventional agriculture. For example, the extensive crops that are being used as palm oil trees uh, are supplied in small rooms of these crops to produce same quantities of plants produced. So there's a point of view and a think of equality in this thing to produce, to supply the high demand in low amounts of area, and the other part is to supply the the requirements of the plants in low quantities. So this is the main things why this system is being replaced of conventional farming. By the way, that conventional farming also damage a lot of the soil health and the water sources it contaminates. So well, in this fact, the environment is being the it is better for the environment by the way that all these quantities, all these small quantities, have a minimum impact in the ecosystem, and the way that it is a safe production and also a non-toxic production by the way that all the wastes aren't dropped in the lakes or in the rivers that then these have in the oceans. So well, another point of view is that vertical farms are being used in many countries, such as Tokyo, well, many countries and cities such as Tokyo, Singapore, Russia also is having a high demand of production, and Germany also, and in part of US that is being applied this method. So in my point of view, this type of farming is being a alternative, an excellent alternative to produce without having the land, without having extensive land crops that in most of the cases affect the environment and then affect our health as a side effect. So, well, in Zamorano, this method is being used in the part of the modules, and we are here learning to produce in a certain area as we uh, can advance on this topic. And this education, it will help us to future jobs by the way that it is important to learn every system or to being prepared for every situation that this world are presenting for us. So, well, to concluding, agricultural vertical farming definitely is replacing the conventional agriculture by the way that it is friendly with the ecosystem. Thanks.